Good day, Sir Rocky. I, Jovy, Junio, together with my groupmates Jose, Iñigo, Espiritu, Justine, Herrero, and Isabelle Maniclang, recorded this presentation to report Shopee's e-commerce platform analysis. As an introduction, Shopee is an e-commerce platform that has gained popularity within Southeast Asian countries due to the buying experience it has built for the end consumers of its B2B and B2C clients, making them also known as the #1 app in Southeast Asia's shopping category. Shopee was launched in the year 2015 in 7 markets, and in a few months, Shopee University was released. In the year 2017, Shopee Mall was launched as more than 11,000 vendors have decided to register and utilize the platform's systems. By 2018, Shopee has accumulated over 600 million transactions and a gross merchandise value or GMV of more than $10 billion. The platform also introduced the Super Brand Days event with Blackpink as the regional brand ambassador. This position was replaced by Cristiano Ronaldo in the year 2019. By this time, Shopee has sold over 80 million goods sold and gained approximately 500 million total views on Shopee Live and over 1 billion in app gaming plays. In the previous year, the business became the top e-commerce brand due to the achievements that has achieved as indicated. When it comes to the sell-side e-commerce perspective, the Shopee's extranet enables the client to customize their product descriptions and voluntarily opt for sales promotions. It also presents the product listings and orders of its B2B or B2C clients, exhibits a listing optimizer to determine which product needs improvements, and some dashboards that indicates the level of efficiency and performance of the B2B or B2C client in the platform. As for Shopee's buy-side e-commerce perspective, a Shopee buyer can purchase products online through the use of the platform search bar, product filters, in-app games, flexible payment systems, and other features present in the system while constantly offering sales promotion.
We analyze the macro environmental analysis of Shopee. When it comes to the political legal factors, these factors are an opportunity because the policy strengthens the ECRM of the company to its business's clients and letters and consumers. All economic factors are an opportunity as well because it could support the plan of the company to expand its operations in an international basis. The same case goes for social cultural aspects since these variables are the reasons why the digital economy has grown. As for their technological aspect, the first two factors are an opportunity because it also contributes to the reasons why the digital economy has grown. Furthermore, the slow internet speed is a threat as it can impede the shopper's buying activities. This is followed by the environmental aspect of the firm. All variables are a threat as e-commerce activities is seen to be a contributor for damaging the environment. For Shopee's industry analysis, buyers have a moderate bargaining power because buyers have a low concentration and low chances of conducting backward integration with the firm. Furthermore, incurring moderate switching costs is possible due to the moderate product differentiation of most e-commerce platforms. Moreover, the supplier's bargaining power is high due to the low chance on performing forward integration. They focus on expanding and improving their differentiated services in comparison to their competitors. They also have a low concentration in the buyer industry with high switching costs since Shopee could look for other software companies and courier services if the current supplier lacks the capacity to comply with Shopee's needs. Despite the threat of moderate product differentiation, the threat in new entrants are still low due to the high economies of scale, high capital requirements, and high switching costs that management will highly experience in entering the e-commerce industry. But contrary to a new entrant, the substitutes compel a high threat due to their capacity to differentiate their e-commerce medium. This is by improving their prices and relationship, in order for the target market to consider in case they are unsatisfied to the services of the company. All in all, a high rivalry among numerous competitors exists because of the moderate product differentiation and moderate switching costs that the online marketplace can experience in a high exit barrier market, despite the high industry growth rate evident in the e-commerce industry. To further strengthen our analysis, the group has conducted a market and competitive analysis for Lazada. Lazada is one of Shopee's direct competitors. In terms of the sell-side e-commerce perspective, Lazada's extranet enables the client to customize the product descriptions, voluntarily opt for sales promotions, and obtain dashboards that indicates the level of efficiency and performance of the B2B or B2C client in the platform. On the other hand, the sell-side e-commerce perspective of the competitor are remarkably similar to Shopee's features, like their flexible payment systems and sales promotions activities. Furthermore, the competitor holds a Lazada Market feature and scanned image options that are not available in Shopee's algorithm. Lazada also implements dynamic pricing, random discounting, and periodic discounting to encourage customers to purchase from their website. And when it comes to place or promotions, Lazada utilizes the following integrated multi-channel marketing tools under the earned media, paid media, owned media to achieve the objective for reminder advertising, and entice the clients and consumers to use the online marketplace in purchasing their preferred products. So, to conclude Shopee's external analysis, here is a summary of the e-commerce opportunities and threats and extracted from the micro-environmental and industry analysis.
Let us proceed in the marketing section of Shopee. All of the product variables are strengths of Shopee. This is because the online marketplace hosts more than 23,000 stores, and whether a person is classified as a customer and or a merchant, they can use the site either way. As for sale promotions, Shopee has their own loyalty program with customers' privileges to encourage end consumers to keep using Shopee. The brand also has in-app games in which users can play in exchange of Shopee coins for reducing their purchasing cost. And to administer convenience, efficiency, and support in the end consumer's payment actions, the brand has QR codes and the entity's e-wallet called Shopee Pay, and even partner with many financial intermediaries as listed below. Price-wise, Shopee also has strength in terms of pricing since the platform has three pricing strategies to encourage customers to purchase from their website. Same goes for place and promotions, since Shopee utilizes the following integrated multi-channel marketing tools under earned media, paid media, and owned media to achieve the objectives of reminder advertising for end consumers to use the platform in purchasing products. The 4Ps of online marketplace complements the segmentation of its B2B and B2C clients. B2B clients refer to those large-scale organizations who engage in merchandising sectors, catering non-perishable products. They are the type of clients who maintain a positive brand image, reciprocate their end consumers' needs to their supply, rarely offer sales promotion, and are willing and capable to avail Shopee's service since the e-commerce plays as an extension where customers can settle transactions. On the other hand, B2C clients are those small-scale organizations who belong in leisure, clothing, and other relatively broad industries. They are the type of clients who offer possibly handmade quality products at a reasonable price, aim to establish brand and product awareness, and operate a business to pursue their hobby and or earn revenue for financial support. Regardless of the minimum or maximum years in operation, amount of capital, number of employees, and location where they operate, both of Shopee's target markets are qualified to regularly heavily operate in the platform as long as they are aware of the e-commerce functions while they are pursuing the channel structure of disintermediation and or counter-intermediation. Shopee utilizes selective service specialization as their targeting approach since it offers the same service to both groups. And to penetrate the segmented markets, the company is engaged in its positioning strategy of customer benefit approach and product users approach by offering sales promotion to deliver economical, cost-saving deals to the masses.
Moving on to Shopee's financial health, it has been proven that the horizontal, vertical, and trend analysis has garnered positive results when it comes to the e-commerce and other services rendered by the company. This effect is maybe due to the pandemic, which has constantly encouraged numerous prospects to stay indoors and shop online. In addition, the particular of sales of goods has exhibited an online revenue contribution of 494.02% increase from 2019 to 2022 because of the range of products that the business has decided to offer towards end consumers. Moreover, Shopee has compensated for its operational investing activities. This is not a shortcoming because this strategy could cater the needs of its numerous clients within and outside its international borders. All in all, this concludes that the first three aspects are the strengths in financial terms. However, due to the operating loss and net loss collected from previous years, there is the possibility that the return of investments of the company would take more than 2 years to recover, which became the weakness of the company.
In terms of Shopee's human resource, the company constantly conducts training and development seminars to improve the productivity, efficiency, and soft skills of its employees. These HR activities are aided by technology, which is especially noticeable in light of the ongoing pandemic, where managers would conduct training sessions online. And to even boost productivity, efficiency, satisfaction, and the retention of its personnel, the management allows certain policies to be implemented that are appropriate for the diverse individuals who work in the company. To conclude Shopee's internal analysis, here's the summary of e-commerce strengths and weaknesses extracted based from their marketing, finance, and human resource activities.
Based on the summarized SWOT factors, here are the following strategies derived from the TOS analysis. SO Strategy 1 is to present transparency in conforming to the policies implemented in the country. This is by establishing and or strengthening the contracts with new or current sellers to indicate that the online marketplace complies with the governmental laws. The same goes for the sellers and consumers when handling confidential information. Doing so would enhance the perceived trust, goodwill, image, and ECRM of the company while ensuring that the personnel are aware of the mentioned political forces when performing training and development programs. SO Strategy 2 is focused on conducting market penetration in terms of ShopeePay's usage. There is a possibility that ShopeePay might also charge service fees to the user. Therefore, heavily promoting the extended service could encourage end consumers to use the e-wallet, increasing the revenues of the company. SO Strategy 3 also centers on the actual continuous market penetration of Shopee, which is to persist in promoting its sales promotions to adhere to the changes in the consumer's behavior and contribute in enhancing the trust and benefits perceived by the prospects. Whereas SO Strategy 4 is engaged in market development, enticing hires to apply in the company and raise the employment rate of one country is a way to support this strategy. On the other hand, ST Strategy 1 gives emphasis on providing considerations to those who are experiencing slow internet speed, whereas ST Strategy 2 is stressed on market penetration and or unrelated diversification in response to the environmental damage that the platform has caused. This is whether Shopee would either encourage end consumers to purchase environmental products or procure environmental products instead and sold it to the platform respectively. WO Strategy 1 also focalizes on the idea of market penetration. This is in order for the e-commerce to further raise its market share in lieu of the existing competition and increase revenues to lessen the operating loss and net loss earned by the entity. Similarly to the reasons on SO Strategy 4, WO Strategy 2 highlights market development as well in expanding the operations of the brand. Furthermore, there is a need to re-evaluate current suppliers of the entity and search for alternative suppliers that could offer good quality and reliable services in a much more inexpensive price to decrease the costs of the corporation. Lastly, WT strategy addresses market penetration in response to the competition of the brand. To minimize such threats, it is suggested for Shopee to carry out marketing efforts through digital marketing. The online communication tools under such context is a cost-effective means in saving business funds while realizing the objective of reminder advertising to a much larger, accurate target market reach. In reference to the strategies derived, it is recommended for Shopee to pursue the four acquisition objectives, four retention objectives, nine growth objectives, and seven customer relationship objectives as indicated, which addresses at least one strategy formulated on those analyses. This finally concludes our presentation for the e-commerce platform of Shopee. Thank you, and that would be all.